products in the world, with over $16 billion in exports last year. The textile industry has experienced dramatic changes in the past decade. Today, the U.S. textile industry is undergoing negative profits, countless plant closings, layoffs, and possible bankruptcies. In 1790, a British mechanic named Samuel Slater is said to have introduced the first successful American cotton spinning mill in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. This occasion transformed New England from an agricultural to an industrial region. The textile industry's focus on the individual rather than the family or community was a major shift in American society. It meant that the federal government would only encourage industry. The actual operation of mills would be left to individuals. Today, in a lagging economy, individuals who own textile firms, the majority of which are small businesses, are struggling to stay afloat. A real concern, especially given this country's mounting unemployment rate, is the fact that the textile industry employs nearly 1 million workers in the U.S. From 2002 to 2007, the levels of employment have fallen by over 41%. In the decades following World War II, the American textile industry lost ground to firms in Asia and Central and South America. In 1946, imports of cotton and woolen manufacturers were worth $45 million and $41 million, respectively. Within 10 years, they had risen to $161 million and $196 million. The textile communities throughout the nation were forced to develop new economic strategies, but many textile towns continue to decay, reflecting the new realities of American industry in a global context. Folks in the industry are saying that many of these jobs are being lost because of illegal imports. Illegal textile transshipment, the shipment of goods to an intermediate destination and from there to yet another destination to circumvent trade laws and other applicable trade restrictions, and in-bond diversion are methods being used to evade U.S. custom duties. To be sure, I am an ardent supporter of free trade so that we can expand markets for American products. However, we must ensure that free trade is fair trade. We should not allow other nations to illegally exploit our trade agreements to avoid tariffs imposed by the U.S., eventually leading to job losses in domestic manufacturing. This is something this subcommittee must examine. I know that the Small Business Committee and this subcommittee recognize how critical the U.S. textile industry is to the economic health of this country. Again, thank you, Mr. Chairman, for holding this hearing. I look forward to hearing from the witnesses and examining possible strategic issues for maintaining U.S. textile companies' competitiveness in global markets. With that, I yield back.